Hello and welcome, this is Not So Live and this is Double R. This is Season 2, Episode 1, and this episode is a bit of a spur of the moment episode. I was planning on doing a Season 2 for Not So Lives. I enjoyed doing the start of the year? I lost track of when I did the first season, and really enjoyed it. It's something different, and it's something that I'm not overly comfortable with. I find it quite difficult just sat in front of a microphone and talking basically to myself, but I do enjoy doing it. There's a ton of subjects to talk about, really. Not in this episode, but in general, there's always something to talk about. Today, this evening, I was supposed to be painting and decorating. I've got a little cupboard. You can walk in, there's enough space in there and to store stuff, and wanted to turn it into like a micro office. It kind of reminds me of the little under the stairs room Harry Potter had, although this isn't under any stairs. It's kind of got that vibe to it, so that is the name of the room. It's the Harry Potter room. My intentions are to turn it into a little mini / micro office, try and build like a little unit in there so I can put like a monitor, maybe 1 or 2 shelves, put a few little lights in there, and somewhere where I can sit, and if I just want to relax, do a video, a bit like how I do now, doing Not So Live. I've got my own little room. If I need to do any work, I can work in there, I should say. Or if I just want to chill out and just play on the PlayStation, or even just watch a film. It's a nice little cosy little space, and the plan was somewhat foiled by the paint going off. Paint had been in the cupboard for a while. Really should have checked it, to be fair. I just assumed it would have been fine. I know paint can go off, but I didn't think I'd had the paint all that long, so with going off, I thought, no, it's going to take a few years. Unfortunately, it doesn't take a few years. So tomorrow I will be going and buying more paint. Other than that, though, I've not really had much plans, so I thought, I had a spare few hours to kill. I'd start and do the first episodes to Not So Live, and not really got much structure for conversation, really. There's not really much of a topic. I don't know when I'll be doing another video outdoors. We are really close to the Christmas and getting out and being able to film and go to a location. It's gonna be a bit tricky. Hopefully, weather permitting, we can go out somewhere in the new year, into the January month, maybe February, but I know the weather can be awfully cold, and it can also be rather wet, windy, might even have a bit of snow, who knows. But all being well, I should be back out filming. Other than that, I've got the Not So Live, so hopefully I can do a few more of these, probably get a few more topics to talk about. I know the last video I did, I kind of stretched it out, and instead of filming one long video that was probably 15-20 minutes long, kind of broke it down into smaller sections. 1, it gives me a bit more material to put out, and 2, it's easier. Watching a 5 or 6 minute video is a lot more easier to watch than watching something that's 20-25 minutes long, I always find, unless it's really good content. Not really been doing YouTube overly long, over a year. Still working. I don't really have any kind of style. I think the kind of style I've got is just use my camera, put my microphone on, and wherever I go, try and film it to the best of my ability and give you little snippets of information. Although I did come unstuck in the video at Stratford, we got outside the house of William Shakespeare, and I was really like, oh, I'm going to film this. This will be good to film, get on video. Saw the statue, there's a little gift shop I never went into, which I thought afterwards was a bit of a, oh, I really should have gone in there. So gets outside the house where he was born and started to film, and then realised didn't really know all that much about William Shakespeare. I know he was a playwright and stuff, but apart from that, I had no information at all. I didn't even know if he was born in the house. It was only because I saw a little sign, and that was the house of where William Shakespeare was born. So then I kind of thought, oh, So did the best I could. Video went up. I was quite impressed, really. Went to some really nice shops and stuff. Got one more video to put up. The video is of the room we stayed in. The hotel was Doubletree by Hilton at Stratford upon Avon. We stayed in a Doubletree by Hilton also when we went to Chester, and I did another tour of the room there. This one where we stayed at Stratford was a little bit different, and I decided to do the video different. Rather than walk around the room, film and talk, I changed it up a little bit. Not going to say too much more. I will just upload the video soon and see what everyone thinks. I always find with every hotel that you stay in, unless you stay in a really extravagant luxury hotel, a lot of them are kind of the same, in the sense they've kind of got the same things in them. The layout might be different, the decor might be different, but normally they've got a fridge, a telly, you get your little wardrobes. Majority of hotels now do have a mini safe as well, and you walk around, you film. I do like to film a hotel, so I thought I'd mix it up. But other than that, the only other video I've done was the Christmas video at the Black Country Museum, which I really enjoy doing. I do love going to the museum. The staff there are really nice and friendly, and you do get people in character as well, which is always good. They always seem to be, it's like just a daily thing. And sometimes if you're lucky and you catch him in a conversation, it's actually like you back in time kind of thing. And try not to film it too much, it's not nice. Someone's trying to do the job. The last thing they want is someone pointing a phone or a camera in the face, trying to record it. So I do try and be a little bit discreet about it. The new street is amazing that they have built. When we was there, because it was really cold, we did get a chance to go in both pubs and sit down and have a drink in both of them, which is something I've not done before, because the newer pub is always full. So that was nice. And we also went into the sweet shop and the hairdressers they've got. The sweet shop, I did see the chocolates, and they were a decent size, nothing like what they sell in the shops now. So I thought, I'm going to buy one of them. Might be a bit more expensive, but just the size of it and the wrapper, it was old fashioned style, be worth purchasing. And only to find out that the chocolates and sweets were in fact just for show. They are like cardboard. There's no actual real chocolate there. One chocolate that I did come across, which I found odd, but they do sell it in Australia, is Cadbury's, and it's pineapple. How we get Cadbury's caramel and stuff, or fruit and nut, they do a pineapple version. And even though I'm a big fan of chocolate and I do like pineapple, I think the two of them together, I don't know if it's really a chocolate I want to eat. I think I'd be tempted to try it, but I think it'd be one of them I'd probably end up spitting it out. But yeah, really did enjoy both trips. Stratford upon Avon, again, the weather wasn't really with us. It did rain, but with the rain we got a chance to go into some shops, and Magic Alley was fantastic, and there was also, I think it's called the Book of Spell shop, which was full of a lot of merchandise for Harry Potter fans, and there was quite a little bit of merch in there for Lord of the Rings fans as well. In general, it was just a really nice shop. Very expensive, but for what they were selling, it was well worth the price. And the sweet shop as well, it was nice in there. I do find that the shops generally in Stratford are a little bit smaller, but other than that, as long as you're careful when you walk round, I mean, I was a bit on edge because I did have my rucksack on, and sometimes you turn, you don't realise it's easy to knock something off. So I was really extra careful, because the last thing I wanted to do was be filming something, slightly turn, and then you hear a smash, and I'm like, oh dear, I've just broke something that was like £300. That would be a disaster. But unfortunately, that didn't happen. Not unfortunately, fortunately, that didn't happen. And I was really careful. So, not really got any plans on where to go next. I think might try to go to an arboretum just after the Christmas period. But who knows? I will definitely be trying to do a few more little videos of the Not So Lives. And I did try and shoot this video earlier, but it was interrupted because I've got 2 cardboard boxes. I'm going to use them for storage, and I'd put them out, and the cats decided they was going to use them as little play dens, and they was chasing one another around and jumping inside and on top of the boxes and just being general cats, and they was making quite a little bit of racket. So I give up on the first take, and I thought I'll let them calm down, have the fun, and then try and reshoot the video again. And all being well, it's turned out quite well. I'm impressed. So I think that'll be all for this first episode. I do appreciate people who've subscribed and who watch the videos and who hit the like button. It's very much appreciated. I'd like to thank all of you. And I know Christmas is less than a week, or just over a week away, less than a week, I'm not sure. So I hope you all enjoy Christmas, and I hope everyone stays safe, and I will catch you on the next video.